Now let's take a look at how Mr. Zara relates to his students.
Because developing relationships with students beyond the walls of the classroom is important to Mr. Zara.
He was always quick to serve as a volunteer or chaperone at several of our school functions.
For example, Mr. Zara was one of our chaperones for our annual Cosmic Bowling event.
Mr. Zara even sacrificed a little shut-eye so that he could chaperone our all-night party, but something tells me he had just as much fun as the rest of us.
Also, for our 10th grade carnival, Mr. Zara volunteered to be in the dunk tank, which meant getting dunked over and over again, and even getting trash talked by Hooper.
During our annual staff versus student basketball game, Mr. Zara played on the staff team in an unsuccessful attempt to defeat the student team.
Mr. Zara also seized every opportunity to go on field trip with his students, especially when food was involved.
Like at Cece's Pizza with me and the other 7th and 8th graders.
And at Mexican Village with me and some of my classmates for Mr. Zara's Spanish 2 class.
Mr. Zara also cheered us on during some of our special school functions, including the homecoming,
Spirit Week games,
Traditions like our Congo line,
Our pep rally,
and the homecoming game, where the homecoming king and I, the homecoming queen, were crowned.
Something unique about Mr. Zara is that he's able to relate to all the students in some way.
For example, Mr. Zara played basketball with me and some of the other senior guys.
He also was able to cover for our gym teacher and play tennis with me and my classmates during gym class.
For students who are musically inclined, Mr. Zara's passion for music enables him to relate to those students as well.
Mr. Zara believes in the importance of supporting his students during their accomplishments, like when my classmates and I were inducted into the National Honor Society.
Mr. Zara also supports his students by cheering them on during their extracurricular activities like
Soccer,
Volleyball,
Boys basketball,
And girls basketball.
To support those of us in the arts, Mr. Zara attended our dress rehearsal as well as the actual showing of the senior play.
During the talent show, Mr. Zara cheered on me and my classmates as we performed.
Mr. Zara also came to the secondary Christmas concert to support
the band,
The handball choir,
and the choir.
For students who play music outside of school, Mr. Zara likes to come and support them as well.
Here's me and my incredibly awesome band, Streetlight 17, performing at Cornerstone Baptist Church.
Something that Mr. Zara emphasized from the very first day he started teaching our class was that the classroom would be a room of grace.
A place where students could feel completely accepted and loved just as they were.
This grace-saturated environment provides us not only with a place to learn,
but also a place to grow in our confidence in who we are,
and to develop strong relationships with our classmates.
In order to ensure that students receive as much personal assistance as possible, Mr. Zara made himself available for one-on-one help,
as well as group tutoring sessions outside of school hours.
In addition to being available for help after Mr. Zara's teaching schedule, Mr. Zara likes to make his classroom available to his students for times of fun and relaxation after the school day is over.
As seniors, my classmates and I were not required to have an 8th-hour class, so many of us enjoyed spending time in Mr. Zara's room.
I'm done.